What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Fanagos239. In today's video, I'm just going to be talking about Florida's minimum wage because I am a Florida boy. I am sort of proud to live in Florida. Sort of. We got a bunch of weird Florida men doing some weird Florida man things that they're quite really memeable. So yeah, today it's on this article, link in the description if you guys want to read. It's talking about the Florida's minimum wage will increase. It will take effect on the first day of 2020, so January 1st. And this is good, but I don't have a job yet. But I know when I get one, it's gonna be really beneficial for people. They're gonna when I start working, it's gonna be like minimum wage will be effective, like it'll be more. So let's get right to it. Did you know Florida's minimum wage is about to go up? Um, yeah, I'm reading about it. The state is one of the 8 that automatically increases the rate based on the annual cost of living calculations. Yes, we are overpopulating, so it's no joke that we need this desperately. Though the federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour, Florida's 2019's rate is $8.46 cents, quote unquote $5 plus 44 for tipped employees. The state's Department of Economics and Opportunity reports that the news calculation will bump up the minimum wages 1.12% or a dime to $8.56 per hour and quote unquote $5.54 per tip employees in 2020. Florida's law requires Florida's Department of Economic Opportunity to calculate a minimum wage each year. The department said online the annual calculation is based on the percentage increase in the Federal Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and the cellular workers in the South region for a 12-month period prior to September 1st. It wasn't always like this, and the annual calculations were created by the ballot initiative in 2004 called the Florida Minimum Wage Amendment or Amendment 5. It has been backling of education associations and union. The amendment creates a Florida minimum wage covering all the employees, states, and covered by the federal minimum wage. Read the proposal's ballot summary. The state minimum wage will start at $6.15 per hour 6 months after the attachment. Thereafter, being indexed to inflation each year. It proves for enforcement, including double damages for unpaid wages, authorities' fees, fines by the state. It forbids retaliation against employees for exercising this right. So, yeah. Among those fighters against fighting against increase were companies like Publix, CVS, Burger King, and Walt Disney. All of them gave $100,000 or more for a group called Whoops. Okay, that came out of nowhere as I'm reading this article. Weird. Called Floridians to save Florida jobs, which argued the upper wages would cost positions in the long run. That's kind of ridiculous if you're really helping out people that are having, you know, struggles with money. I don't know why they are completely against the idea. Including for like sort of companies like Publix and Burger King, like and Disney too. Like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, that's just them. Their money is money, and they really want it. Voters overwhelmed to approve the measure of the election day amendment of the state's constitution. The favors of winning 70% vote and nearly 5.2 million or 2 million or 28% opposed. I wouldn't think this was a big deal, and 28% are against it. I don't know if, yeah, I'm pretty sure they voted this either if it's like the whole state thing or if it's just Florida in general that people are voting for this. I feel like I'm not even 18 yet, but I know I'm gonna vote when I become 18. That I feel like this is a good way because we need money. Money is really a necessity of life. You need that pretty much for anything you need at all. There's no way in the world you can't survive in the world with no money unless you're like, I don't know, you're like one with the forest, you live in the jungle or whatever, like freaking Tarzan. It's really beneficial for people who are just working places like, I don't know, McDonald's, Publix, or stuff like, or jobs like that that can't give you like that much amount of money. Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like this is really good, really good, and I don't see what's the bad part about it. I know it's like, what is it? They're they're saving jobs and argue for upper wages. That you're really helping out a guy who, or a person in general, that are having financial struggles. I don't know why they're opposed against it. Like, maybe have more jobs opening if they're against, like, oh yeah, one person's gonna have this job for a longer time than this other person because we increase the money that they get per hour, or per week, or per month that they get. It's just, I don't know, really ridiculous. And the state will face a question of raising its minimum wage in 2020. I don't think there's no questioning about that. That's really good, and it's really beneficial to the people, such as myself. That's, I'm gonna soon get a job of getting money so I can, buy things like food, clothes, and paying for bills. Like, how do companies like this are against it if they know their employees needs to have a financial, or have a financial that are stable for them to, live a life on their own without having any struggles or issues for paying, like, I don't know, their medical bills or something. Like, how they're gonna keep that going if they're not gonna, be with the idea, if they're going to be against the idea of giving them crappy wages that they don't really deserve. They deserve better wages. I don't know. Companies are, again, they're against this, are just pretty ridiculous. But yeah, the Florida for a fair wages. The chairman, John Morgan, for the Orlando-based Morgan and Morgan law firm, is spreading ahead of the efforts, and the group has posted on the website approved of the Second Amendment would reserve decades of growing pay inequality. That's a long paragraph, and I do not feel like reading there, so I'll let you guys read that. But opponents have painted much bleaker pages, and business owners will be forced to find solutions to control costs. These solutions will have direct impact on the states of 1.4 million hospitality workers, she said. Is stated and posted about the online. The most obvious solutions include reducing the numbers of employees, reducing the numbers of hours remaining the employees' work, seeking labor turnovers is automatic, but I don't know too. I can't really like say a lot if I don't know too much about how the economic is working. But it's just, reading this, it's just like, I don't know. Like, there is gonna be some issues, but then it's just like you're really helping out people. I don't know. Maybe if I'm like not reading this good enough, how it is, but yeah, but the others have warned passengers of the passage would create a trickle down effect where the increase for costs for employees would be passed on to consumers and pocketbooks. Voters have historically supported the state's minimum wage, but I don't know. The Florida is set to vote on the Second Amendment of November 3rd of 2020. Oh, so I'm gonna vote on this since my birthday's in June, so I'll be an adult. So I'll be a-okay with this. I feel like it's good for people like myself that are having struggle. Well, I'm not having financial struggles right now, but if I was to, having this minimum wage would really help. But I don't know. But if you guys are from Florida like I am, please let me know down below in your comments. But if not, you just want to give your opinions out on this article that I read, please feel free to do so. If you guys want to go check out the article that I just read, I didn't read some parts of it. I had to skim a little bit of more. If you guys are interested to read more of this, article is down below in the description, like I said once more. And again, leave your comments, opinions down below. I would love to read them. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sunday39. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.